Tired of overthinking every text? Wondering if they like you back? What if you just told them? That's the idea behind Loud Crushing, a bold, refreshing approach to dating that's helping people ditch the games and embrace real connections. But is it confidence or just a disaster waiting to happen? Let's find out. What is loud crushing? Imagine this. You're at a coffee shop and you see someone you find attractive. In the past, you'd probably just steal glances and hope they notice you. But instead of waiting, you simply walk up and say, "Hey, I think you're really interesting. Would you like to grab coffee sometime?" That's loud crushing, a new dating trend where people confidently express their interest instead of playing hard to get. It's about openly admiring someone and letting them know without fear of rejection. This might sound simple, but in a world where ghosting and mixed signals dominate, being direct can feel like a radical act. The dating games that loud crushing ends. For years, dating advice has told us to play it cool, wait 3 days to text back, and make them chase you. But these strategies create more confusion than connection. Ever been in a situation where you're unsure if someone likes you back? That feeling of constantly decoding texts, waiting for their reply, and obsessing over their Instagram stories? It's exhausting. Loud crushing puts an end to this cycle by prioritizing clarity over confusion. Instead of getting caught in the game, you take control of your love life. Why loud crushing is not love bombing. Before we go any further, let's clear something up. Loud crushing is not the same as love bombing. Love bombing happens when someone showers you with excessive affection, gifts, and grand gestures to manipulate you. It's overwhelming and often a red flag for toxic relationships. Loud crushing, on the other hand, is about honest and direct admiration without expecting anything in return. If someone says, "Hey, I like you, want to grab coffee?" That's loud crushing. But if someone buys you expensive gifts after one date and insists they're your soulmate, that's love bombing. Why singles are loving this trend? So why are people embracing this approach? Because dating today is full of uncertainty. Ghosting, situationships, and people avoiding labels make modern romance feel more complicated than ever. Loud crushing cuts through the noise. It removes the stress of "does he like me?" or "should I make the first move?" Instead, you get an answer fast. And clarity, whether it's a yes or no, is always better than waiting around in confusion. Sarah's loud crushing experience. Let's talk about Sarah. She had a crush on Tom for months. They had great conversations, but he never made a move. Instead of endlessly waiting, Sarah decided to loud crush. She casually told Tom, "Hey, I really enjoy talking to you. Want to grab coffee sometime?" Tom was surprised but flattered. Turns out, he liked her too, but never thought she was interested. They went on a date, and the rest is history. But here's the key: even if Tom had said no, Sarah wouldn't have wasted months overthinking. She would have moved on with confidence. The science behind loud crushing. Psychologists say that direct communication in dating builds stronger connections. Dr. Logan Ury, relationship expert at Hinge, says, "The best relationships start with clarity." Loud crushing removes uncertainty and fosters genuine connections. And according to Dr. Aziz Gazipura, author of Not Nice, fear of rejection keeps people stuck. Loud crushing shifts the focus to self-confidence and emotional freedom. Studies even show that honest, direct communication leads to higher relationship satisfaction because it creates trust from the very beginning. For reasons loud crushing works better than playing it cool. Still unsure about loud crushing? Here are 4 reasons why it works better than traditional dating games. 1. It saves time. Instead of waiting months for someone to make a move, you know where you stand right away. 2. It reduces anxiety. No more decoding texts or waiting by your phone. Just clear, direct communication. 3. It attracts emotionally mature people. Confident people appreciate honesty. If someone is scared off by direct interest, they probably weren't ready for something real anyway. 4. It makes you more confident. Rejection isn't failure, it's freedom. Knowing someone isn't interested early allows you to move on faster. How to start loud crushing in 3 simple steps. Step 1. Recognize your attraction. Before you loud crush, ask yourself, do I actually like this person, or do I just like the idea of them? Real attraction is based on connection, not just infatuation. Step 2. Express your interest clearly. This doesn't mean confessing your undying love. It's as simple as saying, "Hey, I think you're really cool. Want to hang out sometime?" Step 3. Accept any outcome gracefully. Not everyone will say yes, and that's okay. The beauty of loud crushing is that you get an answer fast. No more waiting around for mixed signals. Jake's loud crush and unexpected outcome. Let's talk about Jake. He had a crush on his coworker, Emily. Instead of silently wondering for months, he casually said, "Hey Emily, I love our chats. Want to grab dinner sometime?" Emily smiled and said, "I really appreciate that, but I see us more as friends." Was it awkward? Maybe for a second. But Jake respected her answer, and their friendship stayed strong. A few weeks later, Jake met someone else, someone who was interested. If he had waited for Emily, he might have missed that chance. Should you try loud crushing? So, is loud crushing for you? If you're tired of mixed signals, games, and uncertainty, then yes, this might be the dating refresh you need. Love should be joyful, not confusing. So, who's your crush? Maybe it's time to let them know. Do you think loud crushing is a game changer, or do you prefer a more subtle approach? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on love and relationships.